In a recent series of candid discussions, Ford CEO Jim Farley unveiled insights that could reshape our understanding of the current automotive landscape, addressing topics ranging from the impact of new tariffs to the future of electric vehicles (EVs) and the evolving dealership model. Farley's revelations offer a comprehensive look into the challenges and opportunities facing the car market today. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. One of the most pressing concerns Farley highlighted is the potential fallout from President Trump's imminent tariffs on Canada and Mexico, set at 25%. Industry experts predict that these measures could raise car prices in the United States by up to $12,000. The Anderson Economic Group study indicates that the cost to build an average vehicle could increase by at least $4,000, affecting both traditional and electric vehicles. Such a surge in production costs is expected to lead to a significant decrease in car sales, especially for models with substantial trade impacts. Farley, along with other top executives from major automakers like General Motors and Stellantis, has warned that these tariffs could severely damage industry sales, profits, and employment. Some car models may even cease production altogether as manufacturers adjust to the increased costs. This development comes at a time when car prices are already nearing $50,000 on average, further challenging consumer affordability and confidence. In a move that signals a strategic pivot, Farley announced that Ford will not incorporate advanced self-driving technologies into its new low-cost electric vehicles. Speaking at the Wolf Research Auto, Autotech, and Semiconductor Conference, he explained that integrating high-level autonomous driving systems like levels 4 and 5 would be prohibitively expensive for lower-cost models. Instead, Ford will focus on more affordable level 2 and 3 technologies, which provide basic autonomous capabilities such as hands-free driving on highways. This approach aims to produce affordable EVs without complex features, addressing customers' concerns about rising vehicle prices post-COVID. Facing competition from Chinese and South Korean brands, Ford aims to attract customers transitioning from gasoline to electric by focusing on sourcing parts and choosing the right vehicle size, with plans to release a mid-size pickup. Despite a recent drop in sales, Ford anticipates a rebound, leveraging its US-based manufacturing to mitigate the impact of tariffs and cater to consumer demand for affordable American-made vehicles. The automotive industry is experiencing volatility ahead of pending tariffs announced by President Trump, set to take effect on March 4th. These tariffs, aimed at curbing drug smuggling across borders, could significantly impact North America's free trade zone that has been in place for over 30 years. Auto industry leaders express concerns that the tariffs could eliminate billions in profits. Companies like Ford and GM could potentially benefit if deals with Canada and Mexico are reached, but the uncertainty is currently weighing heavily on their stocks. Since the November 5th election, shares of GM, Ford, and Stellantis have fallen by an average of 11%, contrasting with the S&P 500's 1% rise. Meanwhile, stocks of other foreign automakers like Volkswagen and Toyota have seen gains. The automotive sector's future performance remains uncertain, especially if tariffs uniformly raise consumer prices, reduce profit margins, and decrease demand for new cars. Farley has voiced concerns over potential job losses if the Trump administration revokes tax credits for electric vehicle battery production provided by the Inflation Reduction Act (IRA). With significant investments already made in battery production plants across several states, including traditionally Republican states like Tennessee and Kentucky, the repeal could jeopardize nearly 12,700 jobs. He also highlighted that tariffs on steel and aluminum are adding to the company's costs and creating market instability. While General Motors acknowledged the impact but predicted they could mitigate some costs through existing contracts and adjustments, the tariff policy remains a significant uncertainty for automakers like Ford and GM, affecting future plans and profitability predictions. Despite the challenges, Farley sees potential benefits if the administration can reinforce the U.S. auto industry and promote domestic innovation. In response to these challenges, Ford has announced a delay in the release of the new F-150 truck, pushing its launch to 2028 instead of the previously planned 2027. The current model, introduced in 2021 and refreshed in 2024, will remain in production until then. This decision impacts the 15th generation truck, codenamed P736, which will feature gas and hybrid power. The all-electric F-150 Lightning, launched in 2022, will also see a delay in its updated version expected in 2027 due to lower than expected demand. Additionally, Ford has recently pulled the Transit Trail from the market after only 3 years. In a related development, Farley hinted at the potential creation of a high-performance off-road supercar with the Raptor branding, inspired by the success of similar vehicles from Porsche and Lamborghini. The company's shifting strategies come amidst changing industry dynamics and potential cost increases for new cars due to tariffs and policy changes. Beyond cost concerns, the shifting trade landscape may also impact vehicle availability. If suppliers in Canada and Mexico face additional expenses, production delays could become more common, leading to potential shortages in the market. This, in turn, might drive up the cost of used vehicles, making it harder for consumers to find affordable transportation options. Ford, like its competitors, is carefully navigating these changes, reassessing sourcing strategies to mitigate financial impacts while maintaining its commitment to quality and efficiency. Additionally, Farley hinted at a more aggressive push for hybrid models as a bridge between traditional combustion engines and fully electric vehicles. With consumer demand for EVs showing signs of plateauing, hybrids could offer a more accessible alternative while still aligning with global sustainability goals. The automotive industry now faces a crucial moment where strategic decisions will determine its long-term stability in an increasingly uncertain economic and regulatory environment. Ford's approach to navigating these challenges also involves a reassessment of its dealership model. Farley has acknowledged that the traditional dealership system, with its extensive markups and inventory costs, may not be sustainable in the long run. As automakers look to streamline operations, direct-to-consumer sales models similar to Tesla's approach are being considered. This could reduce costs for both manufacturers and buyers, but it also threatens the livelihood of thousands of dealerships across the country. Any shift in this model would require careful negotiation with dealership networks, many of which have long-standing agreements with automakers that could make such transitions complex and contentious. Another key factor in the evolving car market is the role of government incentives and regulations. While Ford has invested heavily in electric vehicle production, the potential rollback of tax credits for EV buyers could dampen demand. This creates a challenging scenario where automakers must weigh the risks of overproducing EVs against the uncertainty of government policies. Ford, under Farley's leadership, is positioning itself to adapt by maintaining flexibility in its production strategy, allowing for shifts in focus between EVs, hybrids, and traditional vehicles based on market conditions. The next few years will be pivotal in determining how the industry reshapes itself in response to these pressures. Another pressing issue Farley addressed is the increasing competition from Chinese automakers, which are aggressively expanding into global markets with cost-effective and technologically advanced electric vehicles. Companies like BYD have made significant strides in producing affordable EVs with competitive range and features, posing a direct challenge to legacy automakers like Ford. Farley expressed concerns that if U.S. manufacturers do not accelerate their innovation cycles and reduce costs, they could lose market share to these emerging competitors. Ford is now focusing on developing more cost-efficient EV production techniques, aiming to lower manufacturing expenses while maintaining quality and performance. Additionally, the shifting preferences of consumers are reshaping the market landscape. While EVs have gained traction in recent years, many buyers remain hesitant due to concerns about charging infrastructure, battery longevity, and resale value. This has prompted Ford to invest in expanding charging networks and improving battery efficiency. At the same time, the resurgence of interest in hybrid models suggests that many consumers still prefer the familiarity of gasoline engines with the added benefit of electric assistance. By diversifying its lineup to include a mix of hybrids, plug-in hybrids, and EVs, Ford is positioning itself to cater to a broader audience and navigate the evolving automotive market with greater resilience. Ford is also exploring advancements in battery technology to enhance efficiency and affordability. Solid-state batteries, which promise longer range and faster charging times, are being researched as a potential breakthrough. If successfully implemented, these batteries could give Ford a competitive edge in the EV market. Additionally, Farley emphasized the importance of domestic battery production to reduce reliance on foreign supply chains, ensuring stability amid geopolitical uncertainties. By investing in localized manufacturing and next-generation technology, Ford aims to future-proof its lineup, making electric and hybrid vehicles more practical, cost-effective, and appealing to a broader segment of consumers in the years ahead. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave your comments below and tell us, what are your thoughts on Ford CEO Jim Farley's reveal? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.